Another black man died by police brutality, as they call it. The guy's name is Keenan Anderson. This is the story of today. I will tell you about the story, but the headlines is going well. Black man killed by police. Anyway, there's more to the story. Just hear me out. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Listen, Keenan Anderson. He's a 31-year-old black male, also a teacher. A very cool-looking dude. But what happened yesterday is this dude was driving in his car, and he literally jumped out of his car and he ran into the streets, like causing a hold up in traffic, and started to scream that somebody want to kill him. One police guy on a bike saw the commotion. He went up to Keenan Anderson and he asked him to sit down. Keenan Anderson listened to the policeman and he sat down for a couple of seconds, but he tried to go crazy, saying the police is trying to, because the police asked him, where's your car, what's happening, what's going on? And he screamed, the police is trying to plant evidence in his car, like I don't know what, but the police asked him what, he can't reply. It was a big commotion, right? The police tried to calm him down, and the guy just bolted into traffic, oncoming traffic. And as the police approached him and asked for backup, there were 4 policemen trying to calm him down, got him onto the ground, and they asked him to roll over on his stomach, that they can put him in handcuffs, because this guy was clearly out of it. He started to scream, they wanna George Floyd me. Now that is very, very important to the story. This man, Keenan Anderson, is a cousin of the BLM founder. Now that is very suspicious to me in the first place. But anyway, on this channel, it doesn't matter if you're black or white or American or Chinese or South African or Australian. It doesn't matter. We try to find the truth. So this is the incident. The headlines you're going to see all over. You're going to see big things happening in America, most probably some riots, all that kind of stuff. But we want to stay with truth, of being really honest of what happened. First of all, I want to say it's very horrible that somebody lose their life. I hate when somebody somebody dies. It's not supposed to happen in our society, but I keep telling you guys, our society is fucking broken. Anyway, he kept screaming, you guys want to George Floyd me, please sir, very politely, but he didn't obey or listen to the police instructions of calming down, turning over on his stomach. So they used a taser on him, and multiple times they used the taser. And what happened was, he set up later, he was fine, and he went to hospital to go do checkups, and he died of cardiac arrest. So now the headlines is all over the show. The police brutally murdered a black man in America again. But guys, he is the cousin of the Black Lives Matter founder. And as they did the medical checks on him, he was full of cocaine. So what happened was, like I say, he's a teacher. He's a good man. He's a good-looking guy. I'm sure he's a nice man. But what happened was, he was using cocaine. If something went wrong, you get these panic attacks from cocaine, and you believe everybody is out to kill you or try to hunt you down. It happened to many people before, so that's what happened to this dude. He literally went into a panic attack, being fucked on the cocaine drugs. And the police used a taser on him, and I think with all the adrenaline and the cocaine that he snuffed, meaning up his nose, and the taser on his body, I think it just caused cardiac arrest, and he died. Unfortunately, he died. But I want to come up for these policemen now in America, because it's really not that they murdered this dude. It was a weird situation. One will think a taser is not that dangerous, because that has been given to the police, the law enforcement in America, to handle such cases, and try to get people down without hurting them, obeying the law, or just get on the ground that they can put cuffs on, that kind of thing. But it is a white officer that tased him. It is a black man that died, so it's going to be absolute fucking chaos in America. I just want to tell you guys, and I'm sure some of my black buddies will agree, this is literally just an accident, in my opinion. The cocaine made this guy go into a panic. He didn't listen. He was out of it completely. You can see the videos. I'm sure you're going to see the videos all over Twitter, all over social media, all over the news, because they're going to push this narrative. Unfortunately, I'm still fucking banned off Twitter, but you guys can go see the videos all over the show. And they're going to show small snippets that's going to try and manipulate you. Go check the full story. Listen, I tell you the full story. That's what happened. He wasn't a panic attack. The coke went to his mind. He was out of it, right? They tried to tase him to try to take control of the situation. Unfortunately, the man died. Now, he is the cousin of the, as I said, of the BLM co-finder or finder. So it's going to be an absolute fucking mess in America, in recent coming months, I think. Especially when he uttered the words. They tried to George Floyd me. They are trying to George Floyd me. Ladies and gentlemen, but here's where I want to go against the cops. You know, here in China, we don't see this kind of stuff. But you hear it's such a totalitarian regime and authoritarian regime, and, you know, it's horrible. The people must obey and what. But what I see is fucking police officers in America tasing people to get control. What I see in China, police officers speaking to the public. The public speaks to the police. They are not scared of approaching the policeman. So yeah, it doesn't happen over here. So again, remember, I'm talking about stories that are happening around the world, but I'm up against the narrative. That's the key on this channel. I just want truth. I can tell you guys, I'm way more comfortable of going up to a Chinese police guy and speak about issues than if I were in America to go up to a dude and say, American police officer, and say, hey dude, I've got problems. It's just weird. That's the land of the free. This is supposed to be authoritarian and so horrible. But I feel way more safer with police over here. Anyway, that's the story, Keenan Anderson. You know the backside story now. He was on cocaine. Just be careful for the narrative. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe.